Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in again. Episode number 5, Horns fucking TV. Got my guest right here, Richard Linares, coming from he's coming from work right now, and he's been running the Maria's Kitchen. Maria's Kitchen.
Yeah.
So, how's that going with you, man?
Oh man, dude, I lost it in the last 2 weeks, and then I saved it. You know, I fell behind. You know, and I pretty much gave it up, and I cried and I mourned, and then because I was like, shit, like I'm only behind like a couple of weeks, a couple of months, whatever. But everyone's struggling for money right now, and I surrendered it after having it for a couple months now, and reaching out for a lot of help. And then Monday came around. It was my birthday weekend. I surrendered it. I just turned 44 a couple of weeks ago, and she called me up, had breakfast with me, and she said, you know what? God put it on my heart not to take it away from you, and I'm going to work with you. Let's try to get you going again. And so I'm just, like I said, for me right now, it's going good because it's still in my possession. Let's just say that.
Hey, it's yours then, right?
Yep.
So you're actually working out of Ventura now, right?
So yeah, we are at Patty's in Ventura. We're the resident actual food truck there, Wednesdays through Sundays from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's the best place to get drunk under $20.
$20. I like to get drunk. So, okay, so on top of that, you have a bunch of other little small business ventures and stuff around, right?
Yeah.
What about what's going on with those ones?
So the thing is, like I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I mean, the essence of who I am is I am a philanthropist. I'm a humanitarian. So anything that I could do that ties in with doing good for people is what I'm trying to make money off, you know? I think the happiest person is someone who's doing something they love to do, and I love helping people. So I'm gifted with my mouth. There you go. Let me go ahead.
Oh, man. I can edit that part out. Let me start over.
Go ahead.
Where were we at?
Well, how am I little?
Oh yeah. So how your other business ventures going?
I would just say they're surviving right now. I'm survival mode right now, and so like I have a barbershop I've been trying to get opened.
Which one's that one?
The barbershop is in downtown Oxnard. It's off of 4th Street. I took over a barbershop when I went a little bit through some a little bit of hatred, you know, because I'm openly gay. You know, and sometimes in some of these barbershops, you got some homophobic people. Mm-hmm. And so I took an opportunity to take over a barbershop that relocated. And the goal was to make it a gay barbershop, you know, to where anybody can come in and feel happy to get their haircut and not feel like they're being judged because of their sexual orientation or just whatever they were feeling that day. And so because of the pandemic, you know, the barbershops open and they close.
Right.
So I haven't really been able to open it. But luckily, you know, because of unemployment and different things like that, I've been able to keep some of these office spaces open. And of course, because some of these landlords are being gracious, you know, because there's not really a lot of money coming in.
Right.
So I have the barbershop potential there, and I also have my original shop that's on C Street next to a flower shop, and that's the original Good Hustlers like foundation right there. So that's pretty much like a place where I sell apparel and T-shirts and things like that. And sometimes I do like a little flea market outside. So there's that going on. Then I do a little bit of property management, you know, and I'm dealing with evictions right now, you know, because...
Oh, man, that sucks.
So, yeah. So, like I said, right now I'm surviving. I made it through the political season, and so I'm just trying to stay afloat right now, bro.
You were definitely a face on the political side here in town, that's for sure. I saw you on Facebook. You got a lot of heat, man.
But you know what? It's good because heat is good because if the fire's not turned up, you know, it's for me, I thrive under heat, you know. I was talking to you earlier, you know, about being part of the LGBTQ plus LMNOP community.
I know I mess that up every time.
You did, and it's okay because I mess it up also because they're always adding letters to it, and it's because it used to be LGBT. Well, it used to be at one time, it used to just be joto or gay. You know, you're a joto, you're a gay. You know, like I was teased growing up like that. You know, that stuff like called Juan Gabriel. So it used to be a lot simpler, but like now, like everybody wants to be represented, and so I get it, and like if I've offended anyone, I'm sorry. You know, I believe people get offended too easily.
I think people get offended too fucking easily too, man. That's why before we even got on here, I was like, is there anything that I shouldn't say? And you're like totally open with everything. You're not being offended by anything, and you know that's like my type of people, man. Like old school people that they're still rough. They ain't soft behind the ears, you know. And unfortunately, our society now, they're just becoming soft over every little thing, man. And it offends people. Everything I gotta watch what I say, man. And I used to not have to.
Yeah, I don't watch what I say anymore. And the political season taught me that, you know, because with politicians, they just say what people want to hear. And as a person that's I'm not a political leader, I'm a humanitarian, so I say whatever I feel. I'm a feeler. I'm a guy with my emotions. Like, people look at me all the time, like I do foodie videos. People were like, dude, we know you didn't like that burrito. I'm like, well, I'm like, why? They're like, dude, your eyes, you know, like when you like something, you have an orgasm. I'm like, what? They're like, no, we can see in your look. So I've never been, I can't hide behind things, whatever. So I'm talking about offenses. I respect people. And I want to make people, you know, feel respected and valued. But I also think there comes a time where people have to just grow up. This is a mean world, and to expect for everyone to be treated fairly is not going to happen.
That's absolutely true, man. Like, I still get judged for a lot of stuff, man. And then, but a reason why I kind of watch what I say too. I mean, I do work with education and stuff, so I got to be very selective on how I use my tone. Understandable. Or else I'll have a million parents like just gunning for me, and fortunately that's just the way it is too. So, but that's pretty awesome. So tell me more about the Good Hustlers thing, man. That was probably the main thing that actually wanted me to get you on, because I thought that sounded dope as fuck, dude. And it was dope as fuck, because one time when I was a bad hustler, and that's where it all came from. Because I've been in Oxnard now since 2009. Been in Oxnard since I came here. I've been raising money and serving the community. I served in a church for several years, and so my whole thing was feeding the poor, helping the homeless. And I used to do a lot of fundraising, and I would post on my Instagram and my social media pages like, look, this person gave me 100. I would say, I'm gonna do a backpack giveaway in 4 weeks, and people were like, you can't do that. I'm like, watch me. My first backpack giveaway, I gave out beans, rice, and cheese burritos to every kid that came, and I gave out these drawstring backpacks, and we did these little raffles, whatever. We gave out 200 the first time ever. And so people have always seen me as a person that raises money and does good in the community. And one day someone told me, they're like, dude, you are a good hustler. And when they said that, it clicked. He's like, bing. It was like the universe said, take notes, hold that up here. And it just resonated with me, because I know what it was like to be a bad hustler. So to be called a good hustler was sort of like, it was like a badge of honor. I was like, you know what, I think I can deal with this, because I'm part of the also recovery community. I'm part of like all these different freaking communities. Right. So being part of the recovery community, a lot of times we just focus on trying to fix what's bad about us. And I'm tired of that, bro. Because like one time, the moment you master something, you're like, shit, now I cuss. Look at me, I'm cussing now, you know, and supposedly I'm a Christian. I'm not supposed to be cussing. So like, it's like when you master one thing, you realize you got other things you got to master. So I'm like, I'm tired of trying to fix what's wrong with me. It's a forever loophole, huh? It's a forever loophole, bro. I'm going to focus on what's good about me. That's what I'm going to do. That's where Good Hustlers comes from. As we all should anyways. We should all value our traits and just go with it, instead of like trying to please other people, you know. And I think that's a bad thing with society too, is that we're always trying to please others, and a lot of people just can't just be themselves anymore. And fortunately, you know, very few express themselves like you do, and you know, that's cool, man. Like I like that. And I mean, you're fucking open about everything, and it's cool that you let the public know, and that, you know, like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's important, bro, that we speak up, because we have children, we have teenagers that right now are living with so many negative stigmas, and they're afraid of saying this, they're afraid of saying that. Children are committing suicide on a regular basis because they don't know how to express themselves, and when they do express themselves, because it's not open, you know, especially in Latino culture, bro, it's crazy how Latino culture is so homophobic. And you know what? I know they are. I super know they are, but like I have, like, my family, a lot of them are gay, dude, and they've been gay forever. They were open about it from the get go, and like I guess it never bothered me at all. Like, I'm like, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. And they've been like that forever, man. So I never been appalled by homosexuality or anything like that. Just don't fucking try to get at me about it, you know what I mean? But
you're one of those straight guys.
I'm one of those straight guys, you know what I mean? Like, but you know, I don't give a fuck. What we can have drinks, do whatever, dude, and fucking hang out and party, whatever. But just don't draw the line. Friends, boom, that's it.
That's hard for some gay people, bro.
Well, that's why I'm like, I guess I can see how a woman's point of view of fucking being sexually harassed, you know what I mean? Because
yes,
gay dudes fucking go hard on fucking other dudes, dude. I'm like, hey, bro, you need to chill the fuck out. But
well, I mean, and I think you just hit the nail on the head when you said this is because women have been through this for the longest time with men. Right. Because women will be like, look, I just want to be your friend. And you're like, no, let me hit that. And the women are like, no, just kick back. Like, you know, you have the whole Me Too movement, whatever. You know, you got all this stuff going on. So I think what happens is, for me, as a person that advocates and speaks up, I try to educate straight men. Be like, dude, imagine all the times that you've been with a girl and she says no, and you try to get her drunk. This is not, you know, we know it. Guys always try to get girls drunk or high or whatever because they want to have sex with them. So now I think that straight people are now feeling a little bit of their own medicine, getting a little bit of their own medicine of what it feels like to be hit on and harassed by a horny dude, you know? But not all gays are horny. That's another thing too, bro. You have all these different, you got really nice conservative gays, you know, that are, you know, they're not all about sex and orgies and about, you know, being naked. You got a lot of really good, you know, grounded individuals that are not all into sex. They're into, you know, love and peace and hope. So like, there's all these different kinds of individuals.
Yeah, you know, I seen an episode of have you ever heard of Key and Peele?
I feel stupid by saying no, but I'm going to go ahead and say no. I've never heard of Keenan Pell.
It's like some shit on Comedy Central. And they did like a gay homosexual skit and stuff. And they had one guy where he's like super flamboyant gay, like, woo, 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 woo. And then like a conservative gay guy's like, dude, you just need to knock it off. I'm gay too. He's all, no, you hate gay people. I'm actually gay myself. And I was like, dude, it made sense. Like, some people act more... there's all different types of straight guys, and then there's all kinds of different gay people, dude. So yeah. you just got to roll with the punches, I guess.
There's a reason why the rainbow has 7 colors, man. We're different colors. We're different. You blend them up, whatever. We're different. You know what I'm trying to realize also as I'm transitioning, because as much as I love men, I'm realizing I love brains. I'm now going into brains.
What's that term called?
Everyone's been Googling it because I've been doing stand-up comedy now for about a month, a little bit over a month, and I've been telling people I'm into brains. I'm into smart people, and I'm into helping dumb people.
Well, I'm not dumb. I'm pretty smart. I think I'm kind of smart.
The glasses, bro, give you the smart look.
Oh,
buddy.
yeah. Need the glasses on.
Yeah, they do the smart look. I mean, yeah, but I don't want to start interviewing you because that's I'm an MC at heart, so I could flip this whole script.
It's your show now, dude. You know what I mean?
Horns TV with the Good Hustler.
Right.
How do you do that? So here I go. What's horns like? What?
Okay, so even though I was like a fool, I was a homie, whatever. I grew up on punk rock music, rock and roll music. My dad was like a 80s metalhead. You know what I mean? So he had the fucking hair and, you know, he's total rocker dude. And then my mom, she was kind of rock and roller, beach bum chick, whatever. And then me and my best friend, we kind of just listened to a lot of punk rock music. But I grew up in the hood. So I ran with the homies. But this was always embedded in me, like, throughout my whole life. If you look at old Facebook pictures at anything, you're going to see me doing that. And then me and my daughters, we started doing that, and it just stuck with us. And then one day, I was I think I said this in my other episode. I was sitting down, I was on the toilet and stuff, and I took a picture of my hand, fucking cartooned it, and then I sent it in and got it and made it into a sticker. And then I was like, you know what? It's fucking Horns TV, dude. It's fucking Horns up. And I just went and I just rocked with it, dude. And then I got a lot of good feedback from it, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go with it. Fuck it, dude. And that's that.
Yeah.
But I like it. A lot of other people like it. And you know what's super cool? I just took a picture today of a car that had that sticker. I don't know whose it is because I passed out a lot of stickers, and I got to take a picture of my sticker on there. That's the best feeling ever when you see it at a random spot, dude.
No, that's good, bro. So your horns are getting around.
It's getting around, dude. Horns the fuck up, dude. So since you're talking about philanthropy and stuff, there's a lot right here that we're always trying to rent out and stuff. If you have any ideas, dude, you can utilize that a lot, dude. You know.
Corazon, thank you so much, bro.
Bring your food truck out there too, man, and fucking rock with it.
No, don't tell me that, bro, because I'll bring it, bro.
Bring it. If you want I've done a lot of philanthropy too, dude, and a lot of people don't know that about me. They just think I'm a fucking asshole most of the time, but I have done a lot of philanthropy under the scene, and I kind of keep it like that. It's kind of better when you're behind the curtain. So,
Wizard of Oz type shit.
Yeah, for real. And then when you see your project in full motion, dude, and nobody even knows it's you, it's pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
It's
bro.
like you're like, and fucking magic happens and stuff. But yeah, dude, we have that whole lot. One of the organizations that I belong to, I've heard of Campesinas.
Campesinas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they come here every week and they pass out food and all that stuff. So they do that throughout the weekend and stuff. But there's always room for other ventures right here, man. Like I said, we have a football field parking lot that's ready to rock and roll. And if you have the knowledge and the get down for it, dude, we'd be happy to open it up for you, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is one thing I can tell you. First of all, thank you. Thank you. I really believe that the universe there's a shift in the universe now, and I think like even you know, like am I your first, you know, openly gay Christian guest on your show?
I think so. I mean,
who knows, maybe some of them are on the download.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So the thing is, like, when I heard about your, you know, like the horns, you know, whatever, because as a Christian, as a believer, because believe it or not, I mean, I'm a believer. People are like, what? Like, so, I mean, I have Jesus.
He's all fucking evil ass motherfucker.
And I'm like, and I had to sit there and be like, you know what? Like, okay, like this dude has horns TV. Like, shoot, who is he? And I was like trying to figure out who you were. And I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. Whoever he is, he's opening the door for me to hear who I am. I'm going to go through it. And look at me. I'm here, and now I get to use a parking lot. I love parking lots, bro. Parking lots are my thing. Like, I want to do a marketplace thing, whatever.
So that was one of my ideas to do that, but I really don't have the knowledge about it.
I got you, bro.
Boom. There it is.
It's done.
Consider it done. Consider it done.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. We'll actually put that, we'll record that.
Yep. Let's
live.
Do it. Live. En vivo. ¿Hablas español?
Nah, I'm more like a Mexican. I don't know Spanish.
Oh my God,
dude, I know words and stuff, but I don't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like I fuck up the LG that stuff too.
Try. Well, let's try, because you were being coached. I heard you're being coached. So LGBTQT plus.
There
you go. You got it.
But how many times did I mess it up, dude? You know what I mean?
It's okay, but I think that's like the 2019 version, because I think in 2020 they added another letter. They keep on adding letters, and once again, everyone wants to be identified. And so, like, for me, going back to the whole thing is like, I'm evolving, and so like I love humans, I love brains. I want people to be smart. You know, I think I'm smart.
Everybody can be smart, but people tend to stay dumbed down. You know, I think they do. There comes a time in everyone's life where they get enlightened about something, and then they want to seek better and higher knowledge and stuff. But for the most part, everybody just stays on their phones, and they're quick to look up something and not really dig into whatever they're looking up at. They see a quick answer and they think that's the answer to the whole fucking world and stuff, But
yeah, the fake news stuff. That's how fake news spreads, bro.
Yeah, for no shit.
They Google something like, okay, this must. I Googled it. I asked Siri. Siri said this is what's up. But it's cool, bro.
I fucking hate Siri.
I hate Siri too, bro. She talks back to me. She's just really mean sometimes. But I think people that are watching this kind of stuff, that are going to tune into you, bro, they're thirsty for this, bro. People want to know. People are awake. They're waiting for people like us to start talking about this stuff, because I think people are hungry for it, bro.
Well, people do want to. It's easier to hear it from other people than for individuals to really seek it themselves. Mm-hmm. So when there's like I guess you can say like a cult following, I guess, of a group of people like that are promoting this, people are going to tend to go to where that flock is, and they're going to start learning from that and everything. But at the same time, people start getting the wrong idea about things too, you know. But I like to dig deep into knowledge. I want to, like, you and me had a pretty good conversation about religion earlier, dude, and like not a lot of people knew about those subjects that we were talking about. And when you mentioned it, I was like, dude, that's fucking badass. Like you fucking know. So
yeah, a lot of people know, and I think a lot of people are afraid because even in religion, you know, whatever, if you start going against the grain or you start speaking up against something or you question things, people get upset at that. People don't like to be asked questions.
They don't like to be questioned. So yeah, as I was telling you, you know, like I was in catechism. Is it catechism or CCD? Is it the same thing?
I was raised sort of like a holiday Catholic, so we went like on Christmas and Easter and stuff like that.
Well, I was part of, I don't know, I went to school, I think it was called catechism or something.
Yeah,
and
it sounds about right.
Right, and I got kicked out. They kicked me out. And the reason why is because I started asking, well, okay, well, who made God, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, well, he's always been existing. I'm like, okay, cool. And then like they were like trying to tell these us as young kids, oh, he's a mighty, powerful God, and you know, he's kind of like magical. Well, then why did he kill everybody? But why did he drown everybody if he can change people? And then all these other little kids started kind of hanging out with me, and they're like, yeah, like they were going with it. And they're like, Miss Torres, get your kid out of here. He's done. And so that was the end of my
catechism.
Yeah, dude. I never even made my communion or nothing. So and after that, I didn't really.
So you're
care.
not holy then?
I guess not, dude. I ain't fucking holy. But
welcome to the club.
Yeah, people have, you know, you ask 100 different people about me, they're going to give you 100 different answers. So some are going to be cool, some aren't, some negative, some awesome, some cool, you know. But
did you ask anybody about me before you brought me on your show?
No. Actually, I just by watching you for like probably the past 9 months, probably since the beginning of the pandemic and everything, and then you like getting political within town and stuff, and dude, you stuck out. You were really flamboyant in the town, dude. You really did stick out, and I was like, all right, let's listen to this guy. And then when I saw you on the H&H commercial thing, I was like, I'm all fucking this car company. I was semi-mad, not at you, but just because
dude, don't lie, bro. You were semi-mad. You were pissed, bro. You were pissed.
Yeah, I was furious, dude. I was furious because it just like it like brought me back to that time that I was telling you about. I mean, fuck, man, those fucking guys ripped me the fuck off.
PTSD.
Dude. Yeah, it was like straight up
first
PTSD.
time buyers PTSD, bro.
Never gonna go to a used car again, dude, and it sucked. But
shout out to H&H though. I'm gonna buy a used car.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you were super flamboyant in the town, dude, and I seen a lot of stuff, and then I saw the Good Hustlers thing. I seen you're doing some podcasting stuff too, and I thought that was cool. And I think that was around the same time I was starting a podcast too, because the beginning of the year, right when the pandemic started happening, me and my buddy Scott, which I interviewed this last episode, we were just doing Facebook Live stuff, and people were like, "Hey, did you start a podcast?" And so we finally got it going like 3 months later, and we called it Contra Amigos. And then we had another guy that we brought him in and everything. He kind of bought all the equipment and everything. So we were kind of reliant on him. We were relying on him, I guess, in a way. And then he branched off and did his own thing. And so I was like, okay, well, I liked what we were doing, and I kind of have another vision to go with. So let me just go buy all the equipment and start from ground zero and see something flourish from the ground up. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to rock from the ground zero, bring everybody in, and now we're right here rocking out, dude.
This is a legit setup, bro.
I tried, dude. Like I watched all the other podcasters and influencers and shit on YouTube, and I mean, they basically have this stuff. So I was like, that's the stuff I gotta get. But also, when we were doing Contra Amigos, we had the same, pretty similar setup. And yeah, dude, I was rocking with it. I have another camera too. I just don't got a lens because everywhere I go, the fucking lens is sold out. So that's my goal is get the lens, but it's fucking sold.
Can someone donate, please? Do a GoFundMe, bro.
Hey, GoFundMe. If you guys have one, just donate it to me. I know they're expensive as fuck though, but you know, I need that shit. If you want better video, you guys help me out.
Better video will make us look better.
Yeah, I'll look thinner and probably hotter and stuff.
I'll look thicker and nastier.
So you're at Patty's and stuff on the weekends. So for everybody else too, go fucking party, hang out with the homie, man.
Yeah. So Patty's Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 11, and I'm actually hosting an open mic there.
That's what I was going to talk about, your open mic stuff, dude.
Yeah, so I started doing stand-up comedy. So I pretty much realized if people considered me a joke in the political campaign season, why not take that? And so I've taken the whole Oxnard's next mayor hashtag because I started it, and I'm just writing that, bro. I'm writing that. I'm going to write a book called Oxnard's Next Mayor, dealing with the political season in a small city that is corrupt. That's corrupt, that is so 20 years behind schedule, and what it felt like to be a Latino gay. I think I'm the first Latino gay person from the hood that actually stepped up into a political position.
I'm not going to say you're not correct, dude. I think you're right, man.
Yeah. I'm from the barrio, bro. I don't have any kind of formal education, bro, but I'm self-educated. I'm an intellectual. I'm extremely smart. And the only reason I know that is because I started Googling shit.
Well,
Wikipedia helps too. A little bit.
It could be a little false, though. I was never into school, man. I fucking dropped out of high school, and then I went to juvenile hall for a long time, and my probation officer...
To work there? Oh, no, you were in juvenile hall.
Yeah, I spent most of my teens in and out of juvenile hall and stuff, and my probation officer, I was already going to be 21 years old. My probation officer like, I'm not going to let you off probation until you graduate. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking 18 years old. I don't give a fuck. No, I'll keep you on until you're 21. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I had already had almost all my high school credits because I was in juvenile hall, but I just never went to school. I was bored inside my room, so I did it all, and then I was like, fine, I'll graduate. I'll fucking graduate. So I was forced to graduate. And I went to Gateway, and it was like a continuation school. So really,
Gateway,
it's really not a high school at all. Their teachers do your homework for you. And then I didn't get into school until like I was in my 30s, and that's when I decided to go do the college thing. But that's because I was down on my luck. I had nothing else to do, and I was like, what, let me give this a try. And little did I know, all my life experience, I was able to impute that into my school, and it just gave me fucking straight A's, dude. I graduated with the highest honors, 3.98 GPA.
Dude, that's a success story in itself, bro. To go from like not wanting juvenile system and then actually put your mind to it, bro, and succeed, bro. That's awesome. Because what did you study? You said
anthropology, geography, geology, behavioral science, liberal arts, communications.
Damn, so I'm sitting in front of like an extremely educated person then.
I'm still kind of dumb though, you know what I mean? I just kind of play the part.
I was supposed to say that. I think you play the dumb card very, very
Sometimes,
well.
I'm from the neighborhood too, man. You can't be smarter than the next man in the room. They'll get mad at you. They'll probably shoot you and shit.
I'm not going to be mad at you, bro. I like I told you, I'm into brains. I'm into smart people. But anyways, going back to so Patty's. Open mic. Started doing comedy, and I just pretty much I'm a storyteller. Right. So I just tell funny stuff, and I twerk every now and then. Yeah.
Well, man, everybody, tune in again because we're about wrapping it up right here, dude. But if you guys have a chance, go check out Patty's. Rage with the homie. Fucking get some tacos, get some drinks. Look him up on Instagram. Look him up on Facebook. I'll make sure I put his stuff in the bottom so you guys can click. And make sure you guys hit the fucking like button, man. What the hell? You guys ain't hitting the like button. And subscribe. All right, guys. So I'll check you guys later. We're going to do this again. So stay tuned for another part 2. And then he'll probably bring some tacos and stuff from the food truck. So it'll be
hamburguesas, bro. Hamburguesas.
That, yeah. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in, man. Horns. LGBTQ. Thanks, dude. That was awesome.